So I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. But at the same time, this is a wonderful time to just remind everybody Comics Curing Cancer is not just a one event, one auction weekend. We try to gather for the entire year. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I'm also going to show you the stuff that I got from Comics Curing Cancer this year. So if you want to see what I got, you got to stick around. All right, welcome back, family. Hey, how's it going? I know it's been a long time since I've gotten this, but yeah, I got some stuff during the Comics Curing Cancer auction, which I received a little while back, but I wanted to do a Thanksgiving video. Because, again, this is not just a one weekend thing. This is something that we can push for the entire year. So if you got yourself a bigger Christmas bonus than expected, or somebody, accidentally dropped $20 and you picked it up like, hey, cool. And you're like, what do I do with this? If you have, and I understand times are tough, and if you can't, you can't. Okay, no. Nobody's going to judge anybody. But if you want to try to like, I want to donate to something, this is a wonderful cause. Comics Curing Cancer goes right to the American Cancer Society. I am going to see if I can switch the screens real quick. Should be this one. There we go. I'm still there. You can actually just go right to Google and see, just type in Comics Curing Cancer. The first one right up there on the list, Comics Curing Cancer, powered by Give Smart. You also have the Instagram, the Facebook, the art book, where you can actually just go ahead and buy it, the link tree from Instagram, everything you want is right there. So we're going to go to the one right at the top, which is powered by egivesmart.com, events/GY8. That's easier to just let Google do the work for you. And you'll come up with the Comics Curing Cancer logo. Now, it gives you options to donate, whether it's $10. You can do, I don't care if you do 10 cents, it's something, I do care if you do 10 cents, but you know what I'm saying. And then we can go down and see that we are, our goal this year was 55,000. We just blew that away, 65,260 as of Thanksgiving Day, 2025. But this total goes till the end of the year. So there's a chance we can actually break 70. So let's see what happens, everybody. You also have your links for the exclusives here, the Comics Cancer art book, the Crow, Dead Time 1, that was from Big Time Collectibles, a Heroes Con exclusive, the t-shirts, which, I got a nice plethora of myself, about Comics Curing Cancer if you want to try to learn more about them, different ways of following. Absolutely great organization, and I am super proud to have the opportunity to partake in it. Okay, I don't take any. I'm not the one organizing it or doing the work. Those guys are the ones doing it. I just feel really blessed that I had the opportunity to, take part in it. I mean, look, seriously. I'm serious about it. So, anyway. Before I get into this, you're probably going to notice some empty spaces in the wall behind me. Don't panic, I'm not getting out of comics. What I am doing, though, is over the last couple of months, I have been going through my comic books and selling some on eBay, trying to really downsize. And the reason is that, I've got this massive wall behind me. And as I go through and I look at some of the books up there, I'm like, I love that book. I love that book. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I love that book. And it really has clicked with me that I collected a lot of different books, a lot of different things based on what was the thrill of the moment or what could speculatively go up in value, which I'm wrong more times than I'm right. And there were, I have a lot of books in my collection that are not on the wall that mean more to me and my heart than some of the books that are up there. And consequently, I have a lot of boxes. I got over 400 slabs of books that I really don't care about at all. So why am I selling, why am I keeping these things? Why are they taking up inventory? Why are they taking up space? So I've been listing them, and every one of them is starting bid at 99 cents on eBay when I do them. If you're interested in curious, you can look up, it's actually Team Ohana on eBay. I think it's Team_Ohana. I'll probably be listing some stuff this week. We'll see. And the idea is I want to, even if I get down to like one wall or off, space the books every other so you can see the entire book. I want to go through with my eyes and have every single book just like, I can't believe I finally got that. So I've been, going through and, like I said, just yanking books off and just throwing them up on eBay once every couple of weeks, throwing up 10, 12, 15 books at a time. And some of these books are really going for a really low price. And it's kind of shocking to see. I mean, there was one slabbed, I think Shadecraft #1 and a 9.8 went for 99 cents. I think there was one better. I'm like, okay, it's going to somebody who wants it. 99 cents is in my pocket. Yay! But more importantly is it's not taking up space for another book that can go up there. And, which brings me full circle. What did I get from Comics Curing Cancer? Because I absolutely got at least one, maybe up to 3 books that are going up on the new wall when it's going. And we'll see how I can do with a couple other ones going forward. All right. So the first book that I got, let's get these out of the bag. So this reflection. I got this one for Mrs. Zohan. I saw it up there. I'm like, oh man, that's really, really cool. It's a sketch cover. It's just listed as artwork. It's not graded, which is fine. A witness signature by Gorkum Demir with sketch on 1/3/2022. It's a Ghost Rider #1 variant, and look at that artwork. And I got this for, and which she didn't see it until I took it out of the package, and she's like, "That is freaking awesome! I love that. Even the signature is very well done there." So, yeah, she did love this, and but as it turns out, it wasn't her favorite. There was another book that I got that she liked even more, and I'm like, well, sorry, but that one's mine. So I don't like bags. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave that out for now because they are a pain in the neck to try to get back on, especially when you're on the air. Again, that's not a graded book. It's just listed as art, and I kind of like that. All right, this next one, when I won it, Rob stated why he thought that I was getting this. And Rob, if you're watching this, no. You were absolutely wrong on this. While I have no problem with Dr. Aphra, I don't particularly read or follow her that much. I got this cover because Katano and Morai, the owl, which is from, oh my god, what was the name of the characters? Throw it in the comments. You guys know it. I stick at names. Anyway, this is Doc Aphra, number 36. This is the Trinity Comics edition. Virgin sketch cover by E.M. Gist. And that is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful cover. I loved it. Yes, you can see the Trinity Comics logo in the back. Yeah, Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. Probably my favorite character in Star Wars. So when I saw that, no, that I want. Okay, keeping with Star Wars, this is one that you don't see that often, and I was very happy to add it because I love having Star Wars comics. This one's from 1999. It is the Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace #1. Now this is not the cover A, this is the photo variant cover, but it's also a newsstand edition. And in a 9.8 white page, a newsstand edition from 99, I'm very, very happy on this one. Would I ever crack this and get it signed? Only if there was a dual signing of Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor at the same time, because I wouldn't want to have to crack this twice. But I wouldn't mind doing that. But I do have a photo variant comic of Ewan McGregor already, so who knows? Maybe if there's a Liam Neeson, I could get him to do that one. I don't know. It would be really tough to crack open a 9.8 white page, send it in, and hope I still get that 9.8 white page back, that it doesn't get damaged along the way. All right. So the next two are not graded comics, and they did come in the what are these things called? Oh, they donated so many of these things to the Comics Here in Kansas, the holders, you know, which was they comic capsule. There we go. They both came in comic capsules, which is very nice. And Comic Capsule donated so many to Comics Here in Kansas auction, so kudos goes to them. They got some really great products too if you ever want to see it. They have ones that have clear backing so you can see front and back. Anyway, this one, tapped it. I left it open so I could get it out easily. This is a sketch cover. This was a white book, and this is drawn. Okay, jeez. Well, then again, everything in comics is drawn, isn't it? Check out the detail in this C-3PO. This is gorgeous. With the COA there on the back. Saying that it is from artist, I can't read his last name there, Rodney Fike. Issued a certificate to authenticate artwork as one-of-a-kind original. Star Wars #1 C-3PO sketch cover. Yes. And the biggest reason that I wanted to get this, I've got Anthony Daniels' autograph on a couple of different things, but they've always been like through the mail or through purchase. I've never had the opportunity to go to a show where Anthony Daniels was signing. And I live in the Atlanta area, so there's a chance I'd probably be better off if I was in London. But if he does a show around here, and I had the opportunity to walk up to Anthony Daniels and say, "Hi, would you please sign this? This is what I want to get signed." Okay? And I don't know how well it would show up, but man, a golden C-3PO signature or something on the white areas would just be beautiful. And then I could get it, you know, slabbed and protected. Okay, I got one other book, which I should have shown this one first because it's nowhere near as cool, but it's still cool. It is the Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1, Virgin variant by Archer, signed by Archer. I do really think he's a talented artist, but I don't usually go out of my way to buy the books that he had, you know, the signatures in the books and stuff. But you know, it was going for a really great price, and I said, you know, I'm not going to let that go for that price. I got to get that, which I did. Okay, I got two more things I'm going to show you. This one is, as it says very clearly, unoriginal art. It's not original art, but it's made to look like original art, which is kind of cool. It is issue #1, print 46 of 75. So it's a number print to 75 of Amazing Spider-Man #1 by Skottie Young, and signed by Skottie Young as well. So you can see that unoriginal art stuff on the top. So I have yet to get to buy any piece of original art, you know, with the blue border telling you and everything about it. It says on the bottom, if you pay anyone original art prices for unoriginal art, I don't know what to tell you. You got duped. But you get these right on ScottieYoung.com, and Skottie Young is another one that he donates stuff to Comics Here in Kansas. It's really, really cool. Now, why did I feel the need to get this? Well, a few years ago, I went to Huntsville, Alabama, comic show. It was the first show that I had been to in decades. Okay, I was starting to get back into comics again. So, I mean, I knew all the Silver Age, Bronze Age books, even Copper Age books, but the new modern stuff from the past, at that point, 15 years, I was completely out of touch. And I was going through, one dealer had a ton of slab books that were like $10, $20 each. There were ones that came back much lower grades than he expected. And I saw the Skottie Young Spider-Man, you know, with the little baby Spider-Man swinging on the cover. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. Somebody drew a baby Spider-Man. Yeah, again, somebody. Didn't even know who Skottie Young was. And the guy sold it to me for like $15. And I still have that book. And what makes it special? It's my first ever slab book. Everything I had to that point was raw. I had just submitted some books to CBCS at that show, but the first slab that I was holding in my hand that was actually mine was that one. So when I saw that unoriginal art pop up, I had to have it. Okay, which brings us to the last item. This is absolutely a going on the wall one. This was last year, 2024. I was able to get, let's see, try to see if I can see it from here. Probably if I turn around I can. Oh, yes I do. Okay, so it's actually right behind the microphone. There we go. So it's right here. There's a Joe Palooka comic book that I got. That was out of Rob's personal collection during the 2024 Comics Curing Cancer. And what he does is he pulls out a Golden Age book to kind of like end the show, and people get to bid on it. And I got that one last year thanks to an amazing AOK. Wow. But this year I'm like, I don't want to be AOK, but I want the book. I want to start a tradition where I'm the one that buys Rob's books and I keep them back together. I got starting the Pedigree, Rob's Fast Sex Comics Pedigree collection. So this year's book came up and he did not disappoint again. This is Jungle Comics number 81. Beautiful 6.5 off-white to white pages. And yes, I got that, and that's going right next to the Joe Palooka. Another beautiful Golden Age book from Rob's collection straight into mine. And in case you actually can get rid of those ugly blackheads in seconds. So, ugly blackheads use Vacutex, and they're out. In other words, stab yourself in the face and suck them out with a vacuum. Gee, I wonder why that's not still around. It sounds like something out of one of the Final Destination movies. Anyway. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you so much for just tuning in. I know I haven't been here in a while, but hopefully you're having a wonderful time with your family. Maybe somebody in your family, those family get-togethers, they can get a little tense, and you have those moments where you just want to, I need to walk away for a couple minutes and watch a Timo Hana video. So if you're sitting there in the bathroom, it's been 17 minutes, they're wondering where you are, you better get back out there. I want to say thank you so much for joining. And I have another video I'm going to be making right after this about some 2 books I got off of one of the short box auctions, which are 2 more books that are going up on the wall. I look forward to seeing that one. This doesn't mean that I'm back, but I am still here. So drop a comment down below. I'd like to hear how you're doing, and until I see you in the next video.